Yo, what's up, everybody? Mood616 here. Yeah, alright, this is going to be shelf 1 of my DVD horror collection, shelf by shelf series. Just a little side note here, these shelves aren't going to include any Blue Underground releases, Trauma releases, the Katarina Nightmare releases, or the Roger Corman Cult Classic releases. I have them all separated on another shelf, so that's just the way it's going to be for this. So, yeah, just so you know, you're wondering where some of the things are. They're not going to be on the shelf. So, anyways, starting out here. 4-pack here, Bloody Murder, Bloody Murder 2, Junior, and Deadly Species. Yeah, Hammer Collection. Horror Dracula. Dracula has risen from the grave. Blood, Taste the Blood of Dracula. And Dracula 80, 1972. Those are all really fun films. A 4-pack, films I already own. I have this I keep this for, I do not have a single copy of that. It's a pretty fun movie, actually. Another 4-pack here. I own this because of Bad Moon is out of taste, out of print, I mean. And it goes for ridiculous money, so I picked up this 4-pack for that film. Another one of these ones, Wages of Sin, Mortuary. Mortuary is terrible. Yeah, just cheapy 4-packs. I generally don't even buy a lot of these. I just seem to acquire some of these sometimes. So there's another one. Another one with a couple films I do own on single DVDs. Just another one right there. 6 films to keep you awake. I'm ashamed to say I've actually never watched any of these movies yet. I think the first one might be A Christmas Tale. I'll probably end up watching. So here's one of those, you know, famous 8 horror packs. The one with Chud 2 and Waxwork and Shopping Mall and stuff. Own all those on single copies. As for this one, the only one I don't own solely is the last 2 Return to Living Dead films. Those are horrible. Another 8-pack films. Here's another one. It's got some Full Moon stuff on there. Actually, some decent films on there, to be honest. Kind of weird. And there's another one. And we'll get into the films. I'm not a big fan of those big variety packs and stuff. Never have been, but 13 Eerie. This is like a new age zombie film starring Catherine Isabel. Loved it. I highly recommend this one. It's great. 13 Game of Death. This one I thought was really good until the end. I thought the end kind of sucked shit, but whatever. It was still a pretty good movie, though. 13 Ghost, the original, directed by William Castle. Yeah, just making sure on that. Yeah, 13 Ghosts, original. I enjoyed it. It's fun. The remake, 13 Ghosts. I'm not overly the hugest fan of this movie, but it's not bad. It's definitely worth a watch, though. 28 Days Later, you know, classic stuff. Very fun film. 28 Weeks Later, which I actually really do enjoy also. Looking forward to the third one, if it ever comes out. 30 Days a Night, Dark Days. This is the sequel to 30 Days a Night. I have the first one on Blu-ray. After Dark Originals 51. I've actually yet to watch that. Massacre Video 555. I was so stoked when they put this out because, yeah, just a really rare VHS back in the day. Shot on video. It's fun. I really enjoyed it. I think the police investigator in this film is hilarious. So much fun. 976 Evil, Robert Englund's directorial debut. I like that movie. It's fun. 976 Evil 2. Cheesy, but still enjoyable. 2001 Maniacs. Starring Robert Englund. I actually really enjoyed this take on this. I thought it was pretty good. Oz Zombies. Very fun film. Yeah, I gotta say, like, you know, I like what they did with this. You know, you see, you know, through the eyes of the zombies, they see themselves as normal people, but I think it was pretty cool. Well done. The Abandoned. Okay, not the greatest film in the world, I would say. Abominable. Cheesy, kind of Sasquatch film. It's okay. It's not bad. Midnight Movies double feature, The Abominable Dr. Fives, Dr. Five Rises Again, both classic films. Absentia, I love this movie, man. I thought it was creepy as hell. Very, very fun stuff, man. I highly recommend this one. I know this one got kind of mixed reviews and stuff, but I recommend it. I thought it was good. This movie I have a hard time pronouncing. It's like Axisia. I don't know. Anyways, you can see it. I still have yet to watch this one. I always forget about that movie in my collection, actually, to be honest. Acts of Death. It's okay. Not the worst thing in the world. Adam Chaplin. This is an Italian horror movie. Just a bloody splatter fest movie. It's this is the Region 2. I believe this movie just got a Region 1 release, or it's just getting one. So definitely highly recommend Adam Chaplin. Very, very good movie. Enigma. This Lucio Fulci, part of the Euroshock collection. It's not bad. It's okay. Not one of my favorite Lucio Fulci films, but After Midnight, a horror anthology. Very, very fun. Love that movie. After the Dawn. Don't know much about this one. Haven't watched it, so. And of course we got Alien. Aliens. Alien 3. Alien Resurrection. Don't have to say anything about these movies. Alien vs. Predator. Lenticular cover. And Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Not really the hugest fan of this movie, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. Alien Apocalypse with Bruce Campbell. just a ridiculous movie. Very entertaining. Sergio Martino's Alligator. Fucking love this movie. Released by Maya Communications. Very underrated company in my opinion. They do really good stuff. The Alligator People. It's a fun movie. Alone in the Dark. This movie to me is like classic. I absolutely love this movie. Great cast. Martin Landau, Jack Palance, Donna Pleasance. How can you go wrong with a cast like that? But just a really cool story. I like it. It's fun. Alphabet Killer. This one's been plagued by people by saying it's really boring and stuff. I gotta admit though, it is pretty boring. You know, it's got Elijah Dushku in it. Tom Maloney's in this. Michael Ironside, Bill Moseley. It's not the most terrible thing in the world, but it's not that great. All Souls Day. Released by Anchor Bay. I enjoyed that movie. I thought it was pretty fun. Altered. This is a really cool alien type film. Creepy, good atmosphere. I highly recommend Altered. Next up is Altered States. I love this movie. I really need to pick this up on Blu-ray. Big fan of this one. Great movie. El Yucarda, released by Mondo Macabro. This is like a possession kind of exorcism movie. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. I actually really enjoyed that movie. Amateur Porn Star Killer, yet to watch any of those movies. Amer, this is a French giallo released by Olive Films. Very cool movie. It's very artsy, very kind of art house film. I think it's really cool, and they got a bunch of really cool shorts on here by the directors. Yeah, fucking fun stuff, man. Very weird, very weird. It's not for everybody, I would definitely say that, but I enjoyed it. American Gothic, classic slasher from '88. American Psycho, everybody knows my feelings on that movie. American Werewolf in London, just did a review on my 81 series for this. Yeah, classic werewolf film. American Werewolf in Paris. Have not watched this movie in a very long time, but I remember not liking it that much. Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes, just an absolutely fucking horrible movie, horrible cover. I have the other ones, the first 3 in a box set, so that's why that one's sitting there alone. The Amityville Horror Remake with that guy. Can't remember his name right now for some weird reason. Anaconda, Offspring. This is the 3rd one with David Hasselhoff. This is actually the only Anaconda movie I own for some weird reason. Anatomy. This is a really good movie. Really enjoy that one. And Now the Screaming Starts. This is actually pretty fun. It's kind of like a, giallo-ish kind of deal. It's pretty fun though. Andre the Butcher. This movie right here cracked me up because I originally thought this movie was going to be like a serious slasher kind of deal. It's more of like a slasher comedy, but it's got some really funny parts and it's pretty gory actually. I enjoyed it. It's worth a watch. Angst. Oof, man. This one's kind of brutal. It's not bad though. I enjoyed it for what it was. Anthropophagus, reviewed this on the 81 series also. This is one of those movies that's definitely a mood piece for me. I tend to not dislike it, but, I get bored with it sometimes, but other times I really enjoy it. I don't know. It's one of those Joe D'Amato films that it's weird. It's weird for me. The Antichrist, I enjoy that film. It's pretty good. Ants, got Suzanne Summers in this film. Yeah, enough said. April Fool's Day with the shitty ass cover. Yeah, classic film, I believe from '86. Arachnia. Yeah, killer spiders. Arachnid. This movie actually wasn't too bad. It's got some pretty bad. I think it's got some really bad CGI parts in it, but for what it was, it actually wasn't too bad. Arachnophobia, classic film. Who knows about that one? Arcade, Full Moon Cheese. This movie's got some of the worst effects I've ever seen, but it's fun. I like it. Are You Scared? I've yet to watch this one. And the sequel, Are You Scared 2? I'm just kind of waiting for the right time to watch this one for some reason. Army of Darkness. This is just theatrical cuts. Army of Darkness, just alternate cover art. Art of the Devil. First one. These are fucking great movies. Absolutely love the Art of the Devil movies. They're fantastic Asian horror. Never seen these ones. I highly recommend them. They're still a little expensive though. It's kind of weird. The Asphyx. Have this one on Blu-ray too. This is a really, really good movie. Robert Stevens and Robert Powell. Great movie. Assault on Precinct 13. Not exactly sure why this is in the horror collection. It's not a horror movie. I think I accidentally put it in here because it's a John Carpenter film. But yeah, everybody knows that one. Classic movie. Asylum, part of the Amicus collection. Very cool anthology film. Reviewed this on the Fright Tube. Yeah, very enjoyable. They did really awesome anthology films back in the day. There's another film called Asylum, starring Robert Patrick and Malcolm McDowell. It's more of like a thriller kind of deal. New Age film called Asylum. This one is based in an asylum, of course. It's not bad. It's not the worst thing in the world. Attack the Block. I had a lot of fun with this one. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Classic cheese. Attack of the Puppet People. This is actually a really fun movie. I really enjoy that one too. ATM. Very, very hyped up film. A lot of people liked it. Heard nothing but I heard mostly positive things before I checked it out, and I gotta say I was not really a big fan of it. I thought the ending really kind of shit the bed on it, and I think some of the things that happened in the movie were kind of unrealistic, and I think they probably could have gotten out of that, that thing, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Atomic Brain Invasion, released by Camp Motion Pictures. This is just a fun-ass film. I fucking love this one. I'm gonna do a review on this one sometime. Loved it. Atrocious, found footage film. I really enjoyed this one. I thought it was really good. Audition, Takashi Miike. Enough said about that one. Everyone knows about that movie. Audrey Rose, starring Anthony Hopkins, Marsha Mason. This one's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. August Underground. Enough said with August Underground. I love all these movies. Mortem, another great one. That's probably my favorite one. And Penance. Very kind of polished up, but I enjoy it. And Rose, released by Anchor Bay. This was actually really good, man. It's low budget, but really fucking fun, man. I really enjoyed it. Next up is the awful Dr. Orloff. Jess Franco. Very cool film. Very cool film. Jess Franco, I know it's hit and miss with a lot of people, but it's fun. Fangoria's Axed. Still yet to watch that one, actually. Axum, low budget shit, but I enjoyed it though. It's fun. Baby Blood. Reviewed this one also on the Fright Tube. Thought it was very, very fucking cool. It's a French film, very bloody, very interesting kind of storyline to it. Very cool. Baby Blues. This is about. I guess it's kind of based on that story of the mother that killed her own kids and stuff. I know that's happened a few times. I can't remember specifically which one, but this is based off one of those one of those real life events, and it's a good movie, man. Really fucking well done. Bad Biology, Frank Henenlotter's last movie that he did. I'm making it sound like he died, but no, he just hasn't done that many movies. But what can I say? Big ass dink. That's all I can say about that one. Bad Channels, Full Moon Cheese. I love this one because it all takes place in a radio station. Love it. Double feature, Bad Dreams, Visiting Hours, both classic films. Can't go wrong with either one of these. Very, very fun films. Bad Taste is just kind of a cheapy copy of Bad Taste. We got Bad Taste Anchor Bay edition. Fucking love Bad Taste, man. And here's another edition, lenticular double disc edition. What can I say about Bad Taste? Just fantastic shit, man. The Bagman. This movie is fucking... It's bad, but kind of entertaining. It's really low budget shit. And I gotta say, the acting in this movie, so bad. So bad. Stephen King's Bag of Bones. You have to actually check that out. Just a random copy of Barren Blood by Mario Bava. Own a few different editions of that movie. Basket Case 2, and Basket Case 3. I enjoy all those movies. Vincent Price in The Bat. Cheesy fun. Bat Salt Zombies. This is Dustin Mills. Reviewed that on the Fright Tube. Love that movie. Bats. And, of course, the sequel, Human Harvest. Battle Royale. Classic. The Bean. Classic stuff right here. I love this movie. You got Martin Landau in this movie. Just great creature feature. I like it. The Beast of Bray Road. I also reviewed this one on the Fright Tube. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but, I didn't hate it that much either. It was okay. The Beast Must Die, part of the Amicus collection. Love Amicus Studios. Just fantastic stuff. They put out really good stuff. Beauty Queen Butcher. This movie is probably one of the worst slasher films I've ever seen in my life. It's just fucking terrible. It runs like 2 hours, just very pointless. And Breeders. And that's going to do it for this shelf right here. So that's the first shelf out of many videos. I'm not sure how many this is going to break into, but I'm assuming about 15 or something like that. So, got the hiccups. But anyways, yeah, so that's going to do it for this one. I tried to keep it as short as I can, and it's still running over 16 minutes, but okay, I'm out of here, guys.